I can't put into words what we just witnessed. The Netherlands are actually 7 European teams have made the quarterfinals. The USA is the only team not from Europe to make the quarterfinals of the 2019 FIFA Women's World Cup. If this doesn't give you like hope for European women's football, then I don't know what will. Lieke Martens, you are as cool, literally as cool, calm, and collected as you like. I honestly thought she was gonna Panenka this penalty. She put it in the bottom right corner, sends the NEDERLANDSE through to the quarterfinal rounds. They'll face Italy in what was arguably one of the weirdest back and forth games, because I honestly did not think, in my opinion, that Netherlands should have been up necessarily. I mean, both teams kind of kept the stats. They kept the stat sheet even. I mean, both teams had 12 shots on target, 4 for Japan, 5 for the Netherlands. But I thought the Netherlands had the better of the chances, and that is ultimately what does it for you. But I just can't believe it's another late goal that will help send them through. And it's another handball, another penalty. There's been so many penalties, I feel like, in this Women's World Cup. And it's not something, that the referees can necessarily change, but it's just the introduction of VAR into the women's game specifically. And it has changed everything. And I do feel for Japan because, I mean, being the finalists of the 2015 Women's World Cup to now losing in the round of 16, it was almost the USA in that position as well. Spain could have been the 8th team from Europe. It would have been an all-European quarterfinals and final, semifinals and final, had the US not overcome Spain. And guys, I feel like we're watching a live era change in women's football. We are in the midst of a European renaissance for women's football, women's clubs with Lyon and Wolfsburg, Chelsea, and all of the Barcelona, all of these great women's clubs, playing at the highest level, Champions League after Champions League, they're getting so much funding now, so much publicity. They're essentially they're closing the gap into what should be given to women's football itself, and I feel like it's being shown now on the national stage. People, you can see it right in front of you. European women's football is on the up. And if this game doesn't give you, that sort of comparison, then I don't know what will. Because Japan have been clinical. They've been a clinical force, pretty much, in women's soccer for years upon years now. And guys, I really thought Japan were going to do better at this Women's World Cup. I guess I can't say do better, but I thought maybe a semifinal berth. I definitely did not think that they would lose in this game to the Netherlands. But Lieke Martens, I mean, talk about Barcelona women's football, one of the best players in Europe all around the year, and she's been an absolutely dominant sort of just attacker in general, whether it's at striker, whether it's at winger, whether it's at attacking mid. She can play anywhere, and she just scores bucket loads of goals. And I mean, both of her goals in this contest helped to bring the Netherlands through and essentially provide what was the end to a great round of 16. I mean, all of the contests that we saw in this round of 16 were absolutely unbelievable, from the England-Cameroon contest with all of the refereeing decisions, to USA-Spain, to, of course, France versus Brazil, which took extra time to decide, to essentially eliminate what is a dynasty from Brazil in itself. And it's ushered in a new age for France, who obviously, they had a ton of players in the team of the year as well on the women's side, and a couple of players on that Lyon squad also represented in their squad. So it's gonna be interesting for these quarterfinals. It's pretty much going to be a European Championships. It's going to be a European Championships with the addition of the USA for the quarterfinals of the Women's World Cup. You guys need to let me know your thoughts on the Netherlands-Japan contest. Do you guys agree with the handball call? Because I do agree with it. I mean, it's heartbreaking that heartbreaking that Japan had to lose in this fashion. But it be like that sometimes. It really does. But Martens getting the goals for the Netherlands, continuing her fantastic campaign. For the last 2 years, I feel like she's been one of the best players in the world, especially scoring goals. Definitely up there with Ada Hegerberg, Alex Morgan, you know, all of those types of players. But yeah, you guys should let me know your thoughts on the Netherlands versus Japan down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more Women's World Cup quarterfinals.